What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Early Bird Gets the Worm Morning Show with me, your host, Mr. Work. What's up with y'all? Today is Monday, March the 31st, and the time is 7:31 a.m. Today we starting our ride off on Kensington and Allegheny. What's up with y'all today? What is up with y'all? The cleanup truck was just behind me. Made me move so they could clean up that sidewalk. That's what's up. Just go around the block. Nice guy. Ends. Cool. What's up with y'all? Good morning. No, it really just started raining, so it's not raining that much. Yeah, it just started. You see, it's not really, that ain't that bad. I don't know how hard it is or how much it's going to rain, but it's not bad right now. Why are you in the middle of the street, man? Is that an old house or something? Like, it just look abandoned. That's why I'm looking. Philly boy. Okay, arthritic bones predict the weather. Definitely out here. The police didn't get out here yet, though. They cleaning, though. Here they go back to cleaning again. Huh. They don't clean down here? Y'all must be crazy. they go. It's going to be clean. Mr. Ralph, good morning. It's going to be clean again. And then they going to do the same thing. It's going to be the same thing every day. Clean, trash. Clean, trash. They clean, they trash. Miss Eureka, good morning. Hello. Yup, same thing every day, man. They gonna clean and they gonna trash. Or they gonna trash and they gonna clean, because what are they cleaning if they don't trash? Now it's starting to rain and they just laying in the rain, or this person laying in the rain. Okay, that mean we try and make some money. That's what's up. Actually, yeah, for the police, it's definitely job security down here. Everywhere. This whole everything down here. Good morning, Mr. William. I got a video rendering right now. As soon as I get home, I'm uploading it. It was supposed to be ready for yesterday, but a whole lot happened, so. I'm gonna be uploading it today. Whew. Definitely out here again, as usual. Oh yeah. Get up, definitely. Go around the corner. Good morning, crossover. Okay, early in the morning in Arizona. They're working on this street right now. They repaving the block. I was about to make a left, but they repaving that. Or they breaking it up so they could start repairing it. CP, hello. Good morning. Oh yeah, they about to repave all these blocks. This whole block about to be repaved. People keep saying they ain't doing nothing with the streets though. I just had a little debate with OG about them fixing the streets. They can't fix everything at once. And look at this. Check this out, y'all. In the middle of the street. What if somebody was high riding through here? Why even walk in the middle of the street? Why not walk on the pavement? Now I gotta get out and move out the street, y'all. Sheesh. Pretty little white girl. Sad, man. Face extra dirty. Black. I'm telling you, so look at this. That look like trash right there. Whole person. Wow. He about to get rained on. At least they ain't in the street though. Sad. Sad, man. Oh yeah, Red Brick Road. Mr. Tony, good morning. We in Kensington. That's where we at, and which Kensington is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in America. Can't break it down no better than that unless I tell you the block we on. Oh, okay, cool, I hear you. If I'd have had a market, well, it's raining now, but I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna get a market and I'm gonna remember one day, cool. Who said that? Boy said that the other day. What is this? What? How did it go? I'm trying to remember the whole thing right now. Good morning, X. Let me see. I can't even remember how it went. The only way they gonna get help. Good morning, Mr. Andrew. Yes, keep the faith. But crossover. When you say help, exactly what do you mean when you say help? Because they got help. I don't know if you're under the impression that they don't have help, but it's help out there for them. Now, what you mean when you say help? Yeah, they was out there. I just took the thumbnail. I don't know. I guess because I looked at some analytics this morning, and it said less views from recommendations. I guess they don't want to see the little pretty the early bird gets the worm morning show thumbnail. They want to see some people. One thing I've been learned about thumbnails is people draw you to hit the ups, makes the click-through rate higher. You more likely to click that button, to click that thumbnail with the way it is now than you are with the pretty orange and yellow and the bird and the worm. It just is what it is. Yes, sir, Mr. Tony. That's what it's about, man. It's about that. Unless you forcing them, unless you making them go somewhere. But volunteer help is not the same as you forcing them. It's not going to hit the same. Not going to hit the same, man. Yeah, but crossover, where you at? Did you leave? When you say help, what do you mean by help? What kind of help? Because I'm almost sure, as soon as you say that, I'm going to be like, they got that kind of help. They got that. They eat every day. That's why they don't go nowhere. That's mean. If they didn't feed them, then you'll be seeing more people out there passing out and dying. They'll be dying from starvation now. Yeah, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not no doctor or nothing. I don't know their circumstances. I mean, and I don't know their circumstances, but sometimes, man, not even sometimes, all the time, you have to own up to what you do. You got to own up to that. You got to accept responsibility for your actions. Can't keep blaming everybody else. They need help. So that means somebody else got to help them. That's what that means. Somebody else got to help them. So if don't nobody help them, I guess you're going to blame them people for not helping them, for them being in their situation. If don't nobody help them, they can't move forward in life. Blame the people or blame everybody else. Don't make them take responsibility for their actions. Blame everybody else. Come on, man. It's just sad, though. Sad. Every time they do something is an excuse for their actions, and it's somebody else's fault. Huh? Come on, man. Like, be for real, man. Keep trying to blame everybody else. That ain't cool. That ain't cool, man. I watched an interview a couple days ago, right? A Mao interview. I can't remember who exactly it was that he interviewed. It was a man, though. It was a man. Bent over. Black guy. He questioning him. When he get the whole time, he wasn't even on drugs first. He was with a female he saw on drugs, tried to get her together, and somewhere in there, you almost thought she ain't had nothing on with that little dress on, and she trying to pull it down. Don't pull it down. Why not? Don't have it on if you're gonna keep pulling it down. Yeah. So he said he was messing with the female. He knew she was on drugs. He met her on drugs. He was doing nothing. He went to college and everything, which means he has some type of intelligence. So in the midst of him going, right, Germantown, Lehigh, in the midst of him trying to get her together, one day he took a hit. And from that day forward, even though he saw how bad it had her, it was doing her dirty. She wasn't looking good. She was trying to get herself together. This extremely intelligent man still chose to do the drug. Then he blamed the fact that his back was hurting, and then he didn't notice his back after he did the drug. From that day forward, he was on drugs. And it ain't his fault. No, it's not his fault. You gotta blame somebody else. You gotta blame the government or whoever gave him drugs. Don't blame him. He's just an innocent individual in this thing. Where you go, crossover? I ain't hear your reply for that. I ain't get no answer for what you mean when you say you running the light, dummy. The hell? Excuse me, y'all, but people, man. Imagine I was going at a regular speed and he just ran that light. I just so happened to be riding slow. Like, if I was going normal speed, that was probably an accident, man. When I cross Broad Street, I don't expect nobody to be running the light on Broad Street like that. I really don't. I mean, I see it almost all the time. They eat, they're fed, right? Every day. Every time I go down there, that's where all the trash come from. The trash come from the outreach organizations bringing them food. So once the outreach organizations bring them food, what they gonna do with the trash? Even if it is trash cans, they just throw it around. They don't care. Good morning, X-Men. Yeah, it looked like it's gonna be well, it's raining now, but yeah, it's just crazy, man. Crazy. Sad. Oh, man. Always something, y'all. thinking about going to Griffith. Matter of fact, that's what we going to do. And, oh my God, y'all. It was crazy here yesterday in the city. A couple different places doing the Eid celebration. The kids was acting like kids and not Muslims. Just speaking what I saw and what was real. Thank you, Mr. William. Good morning, Mr. Alexander. I didn't even notice. Yeah, they got crazy here yesterday. Oh, the first thing I saw was a kid with, looked like the cops took an M16 off of him, y'all. No exaggeration. Looked like he had an M16. That's what the cops took from him. Then a couple other places, then a lot of different places in the city, you saw kids fighting inside the Lyric Course Center where they were celebrating. You see kids jumping on another young guy. I don't hear it. And what I don't like, this is what I don't like. I don't care who don't like me saying this. I don't see no big name celebrities in the city that's Muslim speaking up. Every time somebody speak up, the only thing I hear is nobody's perfect. Get the fuck out of here with that, man. Excuse my language. I'm burnt out with that one, y'all. I'm burnt out with that excuse. It's like a condoning. That's how I'm taking it. Soon as I hear nobody's perfect, oh, you condoning that. You ain't talking down on it. The only thing I hear is, well, everyone's working to be the best they could be and nobody's perfect. You right. I'm going to leave that one alone. Ain't no talking to you. Because you ready to do the same thing and you want that same excuse. That's all I see. You want that same excuse so when you do something, you could get the same thing. Nobody's perfect. Okay. Okay. Nobody's perfect. All right. Do everything under the sun and get the nobody's perfect excuse. Yeah, that's probably what it was, Mr. Alexander. AR. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm talking about every time. The first thing. I'm burnt out with that one. I need to hear some talking down on how bad it is. Like, be influencers like y'all are. The negativity they talk about, they follow the negativity. Talk some good stuff, some nice stuff, some how dumb it is to do this stuff. Talk that. Keep trying to hear nobody's perfect shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. To everybody who keep using that excuse. Really. First thing, soon as it's just sad, man. Soon as they hear that, I'm trying, even though anybody could clearly see you ain't trying. That's what it is, Mr. Alexander. I didn't get. That's what it got to the bottom of it. It's that. It's the gun rules. It's the gun rules. Period. It's the gun laws. I mean. That's what it is. That's why America is the way it is from their gun laws. OG said this a while ago. I heard him say this. Why can't people just go to the store and buy bullets? How? Why is it so easy to buy bullets? Why you don't need a license to buy bullets? Why you can't prove that you got the right to own that gun? You got a license to own that gun, and to get licensed, you should be able to show that you got a gun, and you legally own a gun. Thank you, Mr. Tony. I appreciate that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. And once again, it all stems back to the Constitution that they ain't gonna do nothing about. They ain't messing with that. They ain't messing with that Constitution. They gonna keep what? They gonna let that Constitution stay just the way it is. I don't care how many people die. And that ain't cool, man. That's one thing that need to change. Or at least they could just come up, even if it don't change, they just gotta come up with some laws that make it harder for people to get guns. Good morning, Mr. Anthony. Yeah, the whole, yesterday they had I don't know if anybody familiar with the Muslim holiday, the Eid celebration they had yesterday. The first thing I saw about the celebration was the cops taking a big M16 looking gun off a kid. How do a kid end up with a AR-15? How? Who gave a kid an AR-15? Or where did he buy it from? Where did he steal it from? Whatever. I hear that, Mr. Rob, but they already got, like, what can we do? Like, they got bombs and they got tanks, and let's be real. What can we do with a gun against a tank? They got a tank that'll run straight through your house. What we gonna do with that? How can we can't really fight the government. We don't got nothing to fight the government. They got airplanes with bombs. The government already bombed in Philadelphia years ago, a whole block. What did the guns they had do about that? Helicopter. You see the bomb fall out the helicopter. Boom, whole block go up in flames. What do you mean? I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, we don't have no win at all. They got a button. They got a button they can push. They got nuclear subs and they got all that. I'm just saying, man, we can't fight no government, man. Yeah, but they can. I get that, they can. But let's speak rationally right now. They can, but who do? And how many do they got? No, I'm not saying give up. I'm not saying give it up. Dixie, I get it. I get where you're going at. I'm saying they should do something about the laws. Make it not so easy for children to end up with an AR-15 is what I'm saying. I'm going to just be real. No, I don't even want to go there. I don't want to turn into that. I don't want to turn into where you might live at and what are the circumstances where you live at. You probably don't live in the type of neighborhood that I live in and have to deal with the stuff that I got to deal with. So I get it. I'm just being real. I don't want to turn it to race, but I'm just being real. I'm just going to be real here. Like, you might not never had to put up with the stuff that a lot of black people had to put up with, even if it is from black people. Like, I'm just being real here. If you live somewhere in the county where it's nothing but peace and quiet, like you don't, every day you get up to leave your house, you ain't in fear or have to worry about getting shot, robbed, carjacked. If you don't have to worry about that, I get where you coming from. It's all about the Second Amendment right. I get it, it's more important. But if you go outside and a kid got an M16, you don't have nothing. You're a stand-up citizen. And you got the fear for somebody with an M16, AR-15. I get it. You don't got to worry about that. Like, it make a whole lot of sense. It make a whole lot of sense. They need to make it where as though a 16-year-old is not able to get his hands on an M16 or AR-15. They just need to make it where, like I said, can you go buy bullets without a license? Without proving you even own a gun? Without proving you have a license to own a gun? If you could do that, then that's one thing that need to change. In order to buy bullets, you need to have a license. In order to buy bullets, you should need a license, right? You should have to show that you have a license to own a gun, that you do own a gun, and it's legal. You shouldn't be able to just go in the store and buy a gun, man. I mean, go buy bullets to put in the gun. If you don't prove that you have the legal right to own a gun. I'm just saying, man. Like, just make it harder, you know, for the people who shouldn't have guns to have guns. That's all. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I get you, Tony. Yeah, definitely it's not the gun. It's the person with the gun, but it's the gun. Like, at the end of the day, no matter what, it all boils back to the gun. Without the gun, just like OG said, what, they gonna throw the bullets? They gonna throw it at you? However you look at it, it's the gun. All I'm saying is they need to do something. That's it. Whatever it is, even if it is that, save lives. Fuck that amendment. Save lives. Save people lives. You know how many people that would be alive if not for that? Let's just be real. I care what y'all saying, but I don't give a fuck about that amendment. To save lives, let it go. That's how I feel. Y'all could talk up and speak for it all y'all want. Lives need to be saved. It's more about lives. And the reason why I care, because I could see me end up getting killed from one of these fucking guns. Doing nothing. Just because I live in Philadelphia. That's it. Like, period. Burnt out, man. Burnt out. I ain't no speaking for it. I don't care. Trying to hear none of that. None of that. M16, a kid with an M16. Listen, it just need to be right. Make it right. That's it. Don't make it easy. I'm a felon. I wish I could legally carry a gun. Like, what? Like, I live in Philadelphia. I wish I could carry a gun legally. All this stuff going on, That's all I'm saying, man. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That makes sense, Dixie. Miss Dixie. That makes sense. And you coming off as an older woman. You got the right. I wouldn't never want somebody like you to not have that right. I'm going to check that out, King. I'm going to look into that. Somebody like you, I would love, and please have your gun. I never used that term. I never called nobody an old fart. But yeah, I'm glad you had your gun with you, Miss Dixie. But some people just don't need guns. They need to make it hard. They really do. It's too easy. That's what it is. I'm not saying get rid of that amendment. I'm not saying that. I'm saying make it hard for people who don't supposed to have these guns to have these guns. Even if they got to do regular checkups on the people that buy the guns and end up saying, my gun's stolen. Huh? That's what a lot of these guns coming from. What they call it, straw purchase. Somebody buy your gun. Now they saying they gun's stolen. Absolutely, Mr. Anthony. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mr. Bob. Enforce them. I agree. That's what it's about. Enforcement of laws. And having the right laws. And having the right laws. Not just enforcing them, having the right ones. I guess they about to paint the this wall over here because they keep writing graffiti on it. Yeah, we about to go to the pier real quick. And that's what you shouldn't be able to do that, Mr. Ralph. Nobody should be able to buy a gun from a flea market. I'm just being honest. I think it's going to take a senseless murder of somebody big. It's going to take a senseless murder of an official, a real popular official before they do something. I'm telling you, it's going to happen one day. The wrong person going to have a gun that shouldn't have a gun, and they're going to do something to somebody who's big and popular. And then that's when it's going to change. It's going to happen. I believe so one day. So, over in Europe, how you doing, Sub? You about to hit this wall? Yeah. I thought so. It don't look like you got too much to do, though. Yeah, he about to hit this. Yeah, just enforce those laws and do some other things to make it hard for people to get guns, man. That's all I say. People who shouldn't have guns, make it hard for them. That's it. I'm not going to go rob nobody and do nothing to nobody. All I want to do is defend me and my family. I don't want nobody to carjack me. I want to be able to stop somebody from carjacking me. I want to be able to stop somebody from robbing me. That's it. From hurting me. And I just saw something that broke down some gun laws. I never paid attention to gun laws. And I mean as far as when you have a gun, because a lot of people think just because you got a gun, you could just go ahead and kill somebody. And I just found out that, not that I believed it, but I just found out that that's not the case, man. Your life have to really be threatened. Somebody really have to be coming at you to hurt you in order for you to pull that, in order for you to shoot that gun and kill somebody. Yeah, I just really found this out. You can't just be talking about because somebody was talking loud, so you shot them. They was in your face talking, nah. You have to really feel like it was a threat for your life. I hear that, King. Whoa, that's the wrong place to be tripping at. When I first started coming here, it was pegs in this tree right here. I got a video of me climbing up here and I'm flying the drone. So while I'm climbing up there, the drone like right here watching me climb up there. Oh yeah, we gonna always come here. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, Miss Dixie. Yeah, it's been like a couple months since I've been here, man. This is one of my favorite spots in the city. This ain't like every spot I go to, one of my favorite spots. I ain't gonna lie. Everywhere I go, I love. That's why I go there. I really want to climb up in this tree, y'all. Let me see something. Well, I just realized this boat over here. What's up, big guy? What type of work y'all doing? You don't hear me. Big guy, what type of work you doing?
Say again?
What kind of work you doing?
Doing an inspection.
Oh, on the pier?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. What type of inspection? Like, what y'all trying to find out?
The condition of it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not that safe, so be careful.
All right, I appreciate that. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. They go to pegs right here, y'all. This is the new stuff. This kind of scary though. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool, y'all. Y'all can have that one. I ain't doing that one. When he says not safe, like, how? What's not safe? I don't even want to keep questioning. I know this. If you don't see this, you're down here. Like, say you riding your bike through here. You riding through here, right? Right here, you can't tell. That's a hole. Well, yeah, you can. If you're going fast, if you're going too fast, you might be down in that hole. Y'all always see this hole. Good morning, Miss D. Well, I like this right here, Mr. Duke. That's heavy right there. Mr. Duke did that. Definitely hit that like. Thanks, Cole. This look like a transformer right here. Good morning, Prince. I hear that, Mr. Bob. Might as well tell y'all this story because this one of my favorite stories. One of my favorite graffiti pier stories. Even though that pier right there not graffiti pier, but I call all this down here graffiti pier. I rode. It was in the summertime. I rode my bike. It was either this pier. It's another one on the other side too. I think it was that one. It might have been this one, though. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I just pulled up in here, right? the sun just went down. As soon as I got, hold on, let's get down here. I'm gonna tell y'all the rest of it. And it happened as soon as I got right to the edge, right there. I'm gonna tell y'all when we get down here what happened. Every year, around the 4th of July, they even had a fireworks celebration on a parkway over there where the art museum at, or they have it, as we ain't see this part yet. Some of y'all saw this video. See this? It's one of the most beautiful places in the city you're about to see. So they look this. So look, all right, this is what happened. I pulled up on my bike right there, right? As soon as, no exaggeration, soon as I got there, fireworks right there. I said, wow. Perfect timing, y'all. I forgot it was the 4th of July. I forgot. And soon as I got right there, y'all, I'm talking about not a second late. I caught the very first firework. Boom! And I was in a perfect spot, y'all. You couldn't have been in a better place to see the fireworks than where I was at that time. Oh, well, I don't want no trouble, Goose. Y'all got that. That's y'all. Y'all got that area. Mr. Jonathan, what's up with you? Good morning, sir. Listen, is the wind real bad? Cause I'ma just cut the sound off, y'all. Look at my sister one. Okay, if it's not that bad, okay. Yeah, this is one of my peace spots right here, y'all. This, when I'm ready, when I want just like peace and quiet, I come in one of these type places all the time. And this the part that fell. All this collapsed a couple months ago. Like, put one out further, like, look, it went further out that way. A nice portion collapsed. Compared to how much back that way, it wasn't really that much. But I used to walk past this and look down here all the time. Now, in the water. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Hope you have a nice day too. Thank you. Yup, at the end of this, it was like this, like I guess I guess it looked like it was tracks, and it went up like this. Yeah, let's get. I can put y'all back on the charger. I wonder if they got an egg around here somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised. I see pairs, or they probably mating now. That's what they doing. Matter of fact, ain't no eggs around. They mating now. Remember one time I came back here and saw a rat, and I swore that rat was following me. Can't tell me that rat wasn't following me. Look. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta find the right spot. You see? I'm just putting a W, that's all. Thank you, pal. Good morning. This, I don't even think this paint. Ain't nothing coming. Oh, it ain't paint. It's all. It say ultra cover. I'm just steady spraying like some type of clear coat on it. I should have known that. They probably by the time they get finished using the spray paint, it probably ain't. It's probably not a drop of paint in there. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I'm not gonna go buy no spray paint, but I did say I was gonna get a marker and start bringing a marker with me when I come to these places and start writing that. Yup. I'd love to do an interview in here. With all this, I'd love to do that. That's heavy right there. Oh yeah, we saw this already. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. Matter of fact, not even a little chilly. I didn't see it. this. I did not see this. For some reason, these colors look better in the phone. I don't know what it is, but when I'm here looking at it in person, it don't look as good as it looked through the phone. Okay, Mr. Jonathan. Yeah, to do this kind of stuff is definitely talent, man. I always tried to draw as a kid. Could never get it. I'm talking about I used to be mad I couldn't draw. And it got to, now it's to the point where that type of talent, I don't think you could be taught that. I think that just comes from within. Because once I start thinking back to the people that I saw drawing, and how old they were when they was drawing, and the stuff they was drawing. Crazy. I saw, when I was in elementary, and I saw kids drawing like portraits of people, like looking at them and drawing them. Coming to school drawing the teachers. It's like, wow. But they didn't have, what type of time did they have to even be taught that type of stuff? Nobody around them even knew anything about that. We was kids in school. Yeah, with somebody who got this type of talent, ain't no way they not making money somewhere. They got to be. You're right. Whoever could draw this, got to be making money somewhere, man. They better be tattoo artists or something. Ain't no way I wouldn't be, if I had this type of drawing ability, no way I wouldn't be out here making money using this. No way. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Voltron? What? Yeah, I'll be out here drawing. Drawing everywhere, like album art cover, all kinds of stuff. Slide, what's up with you? Years up. I was on a bike, but then it started raining, so I decided to jump in the car, but now it's not raining again. Thank you, Miss Tracy. You do the same. Definitely one of the meanings. Definitely one of the meanings for me, Mr. Tony. I agree. I'm wondering if that's like a sonar or something. Y'all see the line in the water coming from the boat? I wonder what's on the end of that. I remember I saw a snake on the edge of there one day on my way out. And it wasn't like no little garden snake either. And I saw another snake on my way out, like going over here somewhere one time. Okay, I wonder what they coming back here for, to have a party. Oh no, they coming to fish. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello.
Hi.
Early in the morning with it. Now this is the stuff I like do, y'all. The little bike trails back here. Oh yeah, Mr. Tony. Nah, this park, it's not even really a park. This really just an abandoned pier, to be honest. And this not clean. This not like no clean Philadelphia park. But he did that fast. Everything covered now. call this the North Bank. That's where we at right now, the North Bank. Yeah, the Pier famous, it really is. It's one of the top spots, top artist spots in the city. I hear that, Mr. Tony. But guess what's gonna happen one day, Mr. Tony? One day they gonna be taking their children fishing. They gonna realize how relaxing it is to go fish, and they gonna end up doing it. Watch. Just like my grandfather, he took me hiking. My grandfather used to take me through Fairmount Park and hike. I liked it back then. But just like you said, soon as I got a little older, and I saw what my friends was doing in the neighborhood, I wanted to be around that. Yep, I wanted to be around the females and now I want to start dressing nice and all that. This is why I take my son to the dentist right here. Or my sons. Wow, that's heavy, Mr. Ralph. Oh my God, I wish y'all would have saw, oh my God. I can't even remember the name of them. This is probably one of the most beautiful sights I saw. When I went to that park, Brandywine Park with Braxton, they had condominiums over top of directly over, not over, but on the side of the creek. It was basically in a park. When I tell y'all this park was so beautiful, man, and oh my God, man, it was crazy. Had this nice little small bridge. And from that bridge, you see, there's a big bridge right next to it that's like towering all the way over the bridge. And then further down, you see the condominiums, and they like right on the edge of the creek. Right there. One step from the building and you're in the water. Like, wow. Yeah, I'm going back there. I'm going back there. I don't know exactly when. But Brandywine Park? That's a famous park. I didn't know that. Only been there one time. I want to know about all the parks in this area. Anything close to here. Never been to Publix, Mr. Jonathan. What type of store is it? What do they sell? Just straighten the truck out. I could get by. Okay, Miss D. The Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. That sounds fun. I never heard of them. Okay, Mr. Jonathan. Okay, now I heard of it. I just never knew what kind of store it was. I saw advertisements of it. We back in Kensington now. So that means I might have saw it either on the way down. I might have saw it, I was about to say on the way down to Miami. I might have saw it in Florida somewhere. I think it just got finished. Well, not I think, but it just got finished raining here. Okay, Mr. Tony, I hear that. Thanks for the advice. or the suggestion. Go ahead. You got it. He never looked up and looked at me, y'all. He just walking. That's crazy. Yup, I am, Miss D. But guess what I just found out yesterday, y'all? Speaking about me getting married, I really didn't want to mention it. My grandfather passed yesterday. Well, I found out that he passed yesterday. Yup. A lot of who I am, it come from my grandfather. Seeing my grandfather do things. Yup. Yes, y'all invited, Miss D. Yup. Thank you. Cool. Yup, Miss D. I had to put a sheet on them. I thought my aunts was gonna come, but they older too, so they wasn't able to make it. So they didn't have to see him. Saturday. Cool. I'm really the only one besides the police and the only one that went in there. Then he was there for a couple days and started smelling. Crazy, man. Yup, thanks, Miss Sharika. Yup, thanks, Mr. Jonathan. I'm gonna be cool though, but crazy, man. If it's one thing he taught me, what I got from him is this stuff happened. It's going. I ain't think it was gonna happen today or tomorrow, cause it ain't like he was in a hospital or nothing. But yeah, that's what I got from him, man. Yeah, Miss D, definitely lucky and blessed. Yep, you're right about that. I agree. Thanks, Mr. Ralph. I'm alright though. And now that I think about it, I realize that every now and then I'm gonna tear up. Like, I really didn't want to mention it on the phone while I was with y'all because I knew it was gonna happen. remember when I was a kid and I used to get beatings. It was times that I said I hate my grandfather. But once I went to prison and I sat down for a little while, I called my grandfather, I apologized to him, and I just thanked him just for being. And I just thanked him. I really thanked him. Like, I'm almost sure there's a lot of situations that I could think of that if my grandfather wasn't in my life, I might not even be here. Like, to be honest, I never got shot. I never got shot, right? And I say that to say, I was on punishment one time when a block that I was selling drugs on one night got shot up. And like three of my friends got shot. All right, Mr. Ralph. Yeah, that was years ago, Miss D, that I thanked them and all that, man. And I always, where they shot the block up, and because I was on punishment, I know I'd have been out there, but I might have been the one to get shot. No, everybody got shot in the leg, in the hip, and under. I might have been the one to get shot somewhere else and might not be here right now. I know I'd have been out there that night. I know it. But at that time, I was the only one out of all my friends that was still getting on punishment. I'm like 16, 17, on punishment. Mad. Burning up. And then I heard the gunshots that night too. Found out it was like 3 or 4 of them. All right, I can continue on now. Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 of them got shot that night, man. I'm hungry now. Yeah, he ain't what? Trust me, Miss D, he did not care. And definitely, I know he loved me. What? I definitely know that. And it's crazy because I saw a video a couple days ago, and it was Gilly the kid from Philly, talking about the difference between now and back then. Back then, parents didn't care nothing about your feelings. If you was mad because they did something, they didn't. Now, what? It's like so much sensitive these days. It's crazy, man. Can't do nothing, can't say nothing. Every little thing is just bad. You can't have your own feelings about nothing. Or you're a bad person if you believe that each individual should be held accountable for their actions. Like I should just feel that way. Like I shouldn't be like, man, you need to stand up and stop doing what you doing. Stop blaming, like I'm a bad guy for those type of thoughts. Yeah, real way different. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mr. Ralph. He definitely saved me. Oh, man. Go around. Go around. Go around. Go around. There you go. That's all. Just go around. People, man. I told y'all about the beep. That was one of them beeps. You don't gotta bend me. Bent. That's it. People don't even get it, man. They don't got no driving etiquette, man. They don't. Until they the ones who did. Absolutely, Miss D, and that's what it is. And that's what I learned. Be mad at me, hate me. But at the end of the day, long as I know you got the lesson, you was taught the lesson as a parent that I'm supposed to teach you. I don't care if you mad. And I'm glad my grandfather was like that with me. I used to be mad. I'm still 17 and you talking about punishment. That's all I could think of. Punishment? I'm 17. What are you talking about? Back then, of course, I didn't like it. Dealt with it, even though I still snuck out the back window at night. But still, not every night. Yeah. Oh, now this is the good thing, though, y'all. Or the only one good thing out of, well, not this situation, but the last thing that I could remember and gonna always be around. Who remember we went to the of my grandfather and my mom. She keeps saying that's all she wanted was to see have a picture of my grandfather and my mom. That's it. It seemed like that's all she was worried about at that party. She kept saying it, and we made sure we took that picture. All right, y'all. I'm wrapping it up now. I appreciate y'all. I'll definitely be back tonight, y'all. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Anthony. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for stopping in. And I'm most likely going to see y'all again later on. It's too early to not see. It's too early to not see y'all. Peace to the next time. Oh, I'm uploading a video in probably about a half hour to an hour. I'm going to premiere it. Peace to the next time, y'all.